Okay, as a follow-up to the one octave major scale lessons that I did previously, I'd like to talk about actually why they're a good idea, part of the reason why they're a good idea to learn. So let's look at some pay dirt here, okay? We played an A major scale, so that was starting on fret 5. So fret 5, fret 7 on the E string, fret 4, 5, 7 on the A string, fret 4, 6, 7 on the D string. Now here's the thing, this is a pattern that we can move around, transpose, change key, in other words. But the deal is that, okay, if we play it there, there's a certain set of notes that you can worry about. It's A, B, C sharp, D, all that kind of stuff. And it's good to know, but it's also tedious and painful to learn straight off. If you move it down to G, it's a whole other set of notes down there that you might be worried about trying to learn as well. The thing that I'm talking about here is not seeing so much the scale in terms of the note names, but in terms of numbers. Why numbers? Because the numbers transcend the key. So, okay, an A major scale has got a whole series of notes that are unique to A. If we move down to that G major scale as an example, here's G again, that's going to be unique to G, otherwise they'd be the same key. So there has to be a difference in the actual notes. But the pattern itself is the same. The distances between the notes are the same. We can define them in terms of intervals, which are the numbers. So the first note is called the 1, the second note is called the 2, the third note is called the 3, it's idiot proof. Then 4 for the fourth note, 5 for the fifth note, 6 for the sixth note, 7 for the seventh, and 8 for the octave. Octagon, 8, octopus, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is the interval sequence that defines all 12 major scales no matter what key you're in. Here it is in here it is in A. Move it down to G. Sure, the notes are different, but it's still going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Move it up to say B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we had it there on the E string. It's the same deal on the A string, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the D string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the G string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so why is that a good thing? It helps you visualize intervals, and intervals are sound qualities. Take one of the most fundamental ones that you'll ever play, that's called the fifth. So I'm thinking off the A major scale, I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just playing the 1 and the 5 together. I'll reconfigure it so it's easy to play. I put my first finger on the note A, my third finger on the 7th fret. On the 5th of that major scale, you would have had it as 2, 4 if you played it, but we're just going to change it to that. And if I play that might look familiar, that's called an A5, and that's why the 5 part of the equation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up the major scale. It's a power chord. So that's a 5th. Move it up a string, it's the same pattern. That's a 5th. Move it up again, it's a 5th again. Now I'm doing this on fret 5, it doesn't matter, I could have done it in fret 7. 5, 5, sorry, it's a 5th, that's a 5th, that's a 5th there. Starting on fret 7. So they're totally movable. Get the idea? So the thing is that fifths are a sound quality, and you know them as power chords. But that's the why and the wherefore behind the number. It's to do with the major scale, it's to do with the fact that we're counting up the intervals. We're getting a fifth. So I've run through them again. We'll keep it in one spot. So here it is an A, so that's a fifth there, fifth there. Move it up again, it's the same. Now if we move it up to the G string, something interesting happens. We have to put our pinky on fret 8 there, so the pattern's different there. So, and that's a fifth up the top there. So we're basically using two patterns. That's pattern 1, which is good for most of them. But on the G and the B strings, we have to modify it by going first finger on fret 5, pinky on fret 8. So it's a good thing just to practice running up and down intervals like that. So you're really getting used to hearing them and also seeing how they visually look on the neck as well. That was a fifth for you. Let's do a third now. That's quite a common sort of interval sound too. So 1, I'm thinking 1, 2, 3. So I'm playing 6, second finger on fret 5, first finger on fret 4 on the A string. That's the third. The pattern's identical on the E string, it's the same on the A string, it's the same on the D string. It changes on the G and the B strings. It's all on one fret. Then up to the same pattern that we had before. So if I run through them again, it's fret 5 and 4 respectively on each string. 5, 4. Next string up is 5, 4 again. 5, 4. 5, 5 and 5, 4 again. Okay, so they're thirds for you. Okay, if you look at fourths, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the sound quality of a fourth. It's just across 2 frets, so it's fret 5 and fret 5 on the E and A strings respectively. Move the whole shape up. It's the same deal again. Fret 5 and fret 5 off the A and D strings. Off the D and G strings, fret 5, fret 5 again. Now, again, there's an anomaly here on the G and B strings. It's going to be fret 5 and fret 6, then up to fret 5 and fret 5 again. So to recap, fourths. They're pretty cool. Let's look at some others. Here's a 6 for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixes jump over strings. Here it is here, so it's fret 5 and fret 4, fret 5 and fret 4 on the next string up. Now it's fret 5 and fret 5, but we are jumping over strings, remember, so it's the D to the B string, so six is a nice consonant type of sound, in the same way that thirds are. They sound pleasing to the ear. Let's try sevenths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm thinking fret 5, fret 6, jumping over a string, fret, next string up, fret 5, fret 6 again, identical. Next string up, fret 5, fret 7, next string up, fret 5, fret 7 again. Might sound a bit weird, but put them in context and that they work really nicely. Now here's the octaves. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You don't say eighths, they're just octaves. So here we go, we got, it's fret 5, fret 7, jumping over a string, fret 5, fret 7 on the A string, fret 5, fret 8 on the D string, and same pattern up there, so 2 shapes there. They're your eighths. So they're quite important. Just to recap, here's fifths, thirds, fourths, sixes, sevenths, and eighths, octaves. They're worth checking out because you can start to visualize these things. You can see at a glance what a sixth looks like, or what a fifth looks like, or a fourth. So you hear it and visualize it, that's a good thing.